Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about Aritzia in general. So hopefully this will be maybe a two-part video, but today's video is on 20 or more items that I've owned for 3 or more years, so I can really test out the quality of the clothing. I mean, if you're from North America, you've probably shopped at Aritzia. You probably know their best pieces, everyone owns them, but does it really last? So that's the kind of question I want to address today. In the type of criteria that I'm judging all these items are is 1, material. Will it pill? Will it fade? What does it look like after a certain period of time? 2, care. Is it easy to take care of? Does it need special washing conditions, etc.? 3, structure. How is the neckline after a certain period of time? Is the edges fraying? What is it like after that? 4 is versatility. Can I pair it with many different things in my closet? Do I find it's a one type of wear kind of thing, or can I match it with other items in my closet? And with all that, if any, are there better options? I'm going to give you some advice on things that I found that is similar or works in the same way that you can find from other stores. Quick disclaimer, so just keep in mind some of these items are 3 or more years old, so the fabric may have changed since then, the quality may have changed, I don't know. This is all from my experience when I bought it originally. And for each item, I'm going to list how much it cost when I originally bought it, not thinking about the sales or any of that. And yeah, so hopefully this will help. I'm going to link all the products that I've mentioned in the description box below. If there's something that you haven't heard me talk about and you want me to talk about, just let me know what your favorite items are. And yeah, so let's get into it. So the first category is dresses. So for each item, I'm going to give a picture of what it looks like on the model and how it looks like when I style it. So the first dress is this one. So this one, I believe, is the ruched slip dress. So this dress originally cost 148 Canadian dollars, and it has these strings at the bottom that you can pull up for ruching, and it has this cowl neck detail here. So what I love about this is that it has the adjustable straps, so you can adjust it to how you like. And if you're going for a more evening look, you could extend this, so it doesn't have to be all the way up. And if you want a bit more seductive, you could make it a bit shorter. So those are the good points. Now let's get into how it has held up. So some things I've noticed about this dress is that you can see here the quality of the clip. The fabric isn't really well sewn. Like, I feel like it could snap at any moment. Yeah, it's not the best cut of the strings. But then other than that, the material, since it's been washed, I'm sure, yeah, once I've steamed this, let's give it a fair review, it would straighten out. But the fabric in general, this one, it's not as straight compared to some of the other only type of slip dress that I've owned. Inside, all the lining has stayed the same, like it's pretty straight. The fabric is slightly more on the like see-through side, so just bear that in mind. So if you wear underwear, make sure it's like seamless so you can't see the lines. And for the cowl neck part, it's just a fabric that flaps over like this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of cowl necks. I think it works better on some other people. I'm a 32B for chest size, and I find that it just doesn't flop the way I want it to. And you kind of have to hold it every time you lean over. And yeah, that's just my experience with this dress. Would I buy it again? Probably not. I think there are better options, but I still reach for it from time to time. It's just not my favorite thing in my closet. Okay, up next we have the Madelyn satin dress. So this retailed for $138, and to be fair, this one I've only owned for just over a year now. It's this satin dress. Here it has the lining across the middle, separating the waist from the bottom, and it has these adjustments here so that it can, when you wear it, it's quite flattering. And it's a straight cut A-line at the bottom, and behind in the back you see the little ruching here. So overall, I bought this for a all-white party at a wedding, and I had a lot of compliments on it. Honestly, it's one of my favorite dresses, and I love that it has a slit near the end here. You can see like a slight slit here, but it's not too high up, so it's very, very classy, and it's not too complicated. Like, it's a very simple dress. You can pair it with a pearl necklace, you can do all that. But I personally love it. I don't really have any complaints about it so far. It's a pretty, like, compared to their other white materials, it's pretty opaque, so no problems there. I did wear a sticky bra with this. And for the ruche, like, as you can see here, like, some of it, it's not completely straight, but it's kind of hard with this material. I'm gonna give it that. And you can see the detail of where the tag is. You see how it's sewn in here. It's not very seamless. I wear a size 0 in this. And as for washing and traveling with it, it's been a blessing. Like, as you can see, if you crunch it up, it doesn't have like major wrinkles or anything, so I didn't have any issues with like needing to really steam it. So yeah, I would totally rebuy this. I absolutely adore this dress. I love the neckline on this. It's much classier, and you can style up and down. Would highly recommend if they still have this. The next dress that I'm going to talk about is the only slip satin dress. So this retails for $128. It has this V-neck detail here, again adjustable straps, and there's a slight line near the bottom, I don't know if you can tell here, that goes across the bottom like this, and it lands just below the knee, so it's more on the maxi side. And I have this in both this mauve color and this dark navy color, and I must say these are my most reached for dresses. It's just so easy to wear, so easy to travel with. It's so light, folds up really small, and you can wear it with something on top. Like, I sometimes do a sweater with a belt tucked in. You can do so much with this dress. It's honestly absolutely stunning. And again, wear up, down. I've worn it to operas, I've worn it to dinners, I've worn it like on the beach. It's just very, very easy and versatile. Material wise, it's held up super well. The neckline, the structure hasn't changed at all. Care wise, washing it and drying it, it dries really quickly, so you don't put it in the dryer, and washing it has been a breeze. Since this is not silk, it's very easy to take care of, and it's very breathable, and again, no wrinkles, super easy to travel with. So yeah, fabric, it is also like, you can kind of see the light peeking through. It's slightly more sheer, but it's not anything obvious. Like, again, wear seamless underwear and stuff with this, but honestly, perfect. Highly recommend. They should keep making these. They are amazing. I would own another, like probably black if I wanted to, but I think just having two is already a lot for me. And for this, I'm in an extra small. Okay, next up on the list are pants. So now I'm going through some of the pants, and I've noticed that some of these are not called the same things that they used to be called, or I can't really find it on the site anymore. So instead, I've provided some alternatives, which I think might be similar, I hope. The first one that I'm going to start with is the very, very popular for a while Melina's. So the Melina here is, I've owned it in black, and I'm a size 2. And for reference, my waist is around a size 25 in most pants. So yeah, size 2 fits me perfectly. And yeah, how's it? It's held up. I've had this for quite a while, 3-4 years. This retails for $148 originally. And yeah, the material, it's just, yeah, you can wash it and it's fine, but it has like you have to wash it several times. Like I find that because it's plastic, it doesn't dry well, if that makes sense. And the look of it is not like it used to be. Like the fabric, you see how it's starting to form lines, and then even the bottoms, as I've used it so much, it's very easy to pair with a lot of things, so that's a positive. But I find that even the bottoms, they've been starting to fray. I'm trying to find a spot here. So you can see here, like the plastic part is starting to rub off. So you have all these fabrics with like, yeah, slight tear. And I've taken pretty good care of them. I've worn them a lot, to be fair. But yeah, this is not really a great look. And I don't love the texture anymore. It does feel like plastic. And when you walk, yeah, it slightly has that noise. I guess you can't avoid that if you're gonna wear leather pants. But I do like the structure of it still, so I still will keep it. But I found better alternatives, so that's what I'm gonna share with you. And the alternatives are a lot pricier. Let's be real here. But I think the hold up, after having these pairs for almost 4 years plus, these ones have held up much better, and they're the exact same cut. So those are the Goldie. So yeah, they are double the price. Let's not lie here, but compared to the plastic Aritzia pants, these are true leather and they feel so much better on your body, and they have the exact same cut, and they even have a nicer sheen, if you can see here. Like the pockets are the same, and even the belt parts are very, very similar. I would say the Goldie ones are even thicker, so it's much more solid. And yeah, I'd say the structure of the Goldie holds up much better compared to the Aritzia. The lining is pretty similar, like as you can see here. It's the same kind of polyester vibe here, and then on the Aritzia, same thing. But you can see how here you can see the lining compared to the Goldie, much more seamless, the double lining. So yeah, so this, I think it's much more reinforced, while here you're literally touching the seams of the pants. Like there's no double lining in these pants. So yeah, that's what you're paying for, you know. I guess these can pair with everything, but over time you can start to see that it's showing wear and tear. Even like the straps are falling apart a little bit. Yeah, I probably would not repurchase these, even though they're very versatile. I think there are better options if you're willing to, you know, spend less on a lot of things, but just having a staple pants, then yeah, splurging a little bit can get you a long way. Next we have the Effortless pants in linen. So this one retails for $148, and also I haven't owned this for that long. It's been just, I think, over a year, and these are, I guess, the regular cut. And again, I think size 2. Yep, size 2. And these are the more recent ones. You can see they've branded it as the Effortless pants. The cut is been standardized, and first things first is the linen is amazing. It feels beautiful, and I love this color. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll have it linked down below. And yeah, it goes with everything, absolutely everything. And I wear this throughout the summer. It's very breathable. I've worn this in France, my bad, in France last summer during June. So very hot month, but it was super comfortable, and I was able to wear it in Germany, which is a bit cooler during the summer months. So really love these. Wash, it's been, I mean, you can kind of tell that it's been washed, like you start to see like the slight wrinkles, but I'm sure you can get this out with some steaming. But yeah, you can see that the material has gone through the wash. The bottom, this is, to be fair, linen is a very, very hard to work with material, but the bottoms have stayed pretty straight and seamless, and I don't see any other fraying. Like, it's held up pretty well. Again, this is only one layer of fabric, and I'm not a seamstress or anything, so all you fashion majors, please tell me if I'm saying something silly. But yeah, you can see how the insides, like the pockets are just like that. It's very thin, and yeah, this is the only fabric you're getting. It's not double layered, which makes it breathable, and there's proper pockets, so that's good. It's not fake pockets. Honestly, I love these. I love them, and I love how they fit. I like the color, I like the style. It is kind of easy to take care of. Just remember to steam it out since it is linen. But would I wear it again? Yes. You can style these with nicer shoes. You can style them with sneakers, wear it with a t-shirt, wear it with something fancier. It's super easy to style, and I love these. I would totally invest in them again. And yeah, maybe we'll have an update video to see how it lasts after a few more years. But so far, so good. I do love these. All right, next are these Babaton pants. I couldn't find them online. I don't remember what they're called, but I think it was prior to them being the effortless pants. So I'm just gonna link those, and I think it might be the Central line. So retails for $146. So it's these pants, and they also have the same kind of I don't know what these are called, like folds as the effortless, so that's why I think they are. They have pockets, but at the back here, see, back then these pockets are fake, so the pockets at the butt are fake. You can't put anything in them. The fronts are real. Again, you can see the lining, it's just one layer. So yeah, and I like that this one is black, so it's less visible. It still has the belt loops. I don't see any issues with them. Easy to style, very easy to wash. I think the materials, when you wear them with shoes, it kind of shows a bit. Like, for example, if you wear boots, like you can see the edge of your boots over the pants. If that makes sense. Like, it's a very thin material, and it kind of only works in certain weather. Like, if you're planning to wear this in the winter, you definitely do need long johns or something warm underneath. It's weird because I feel like the linen ones are much more comfortable, and the fabric feels a lot more luxe than these ones. But I wear them a lot. I find it's useful to have at least one pair in your closet, and after washing it, you can tell that the fabric has held up really well, except for here. You can start to see a bit of snagging. I don't know if you can see that. Ugh, come on. Yeah, so right here you can start to see the snags starting to occur on the belt, but other than that, like, yeah, held up pretty well. I would totally buy them again. I think they're worth it. I don't know if it has changed, like the quality of it since then, but it's held up. Like, I still can wear this to this day, and it's not, it doesn't even exist anymore in this exact name. So go out and get the Essential. I think it's worth it. Okay, the next one is from Wilfred. So I don't actually know what these are called. I looked it up, and I only found the effortless pants called the crepette for $148. I don't know if these still exist. I think I bought them like a year or something ago. And again, in size 2, the lining is similar, but it doesn't have as much of the folds compared to the other effortless pants. And this is in the wool material, and the difference is in the back, it's buttons instead of the flap, and these are real pockets, so you can unbutton it, and you can see that it's real pockets, short but real. And in the front, again, very deep pockets, so that's great. And the lining is in white, so this is very particular about all the new pants that they do. All the edges around are in white. And yeah, one layer once again. I find that these are super comfortable. They're not as easy to style compared to the other two. I find maybe it's just the structure of it or the color. Like I find black and the white ones fit better. These are a lot more straight cut. Like, yeah, if you wear anything, it has to be, it doesn't work with all your shoes or your boots. It doesn't really work with sneakers. Like it's much more elevated style. Like you have to wear these with nicer pair of loafers or something like that. So on versatility front, for me personally, with all the clothes I have in my closet, it's not the most versatile. Also, it's a much thicker material because it's wool, so I can't wear this in the summer per se compared to the other pants. But in that sense, it is warmer, but it also doesn't work for winter. So I don't know. I love how it looks and how it sits. It works with like a blank canvas like this, but anything else, it's kind of hard to style. If you have any tips, let me know. Personally, I prefer the other two pants compared to this one. It has held up really well, easy to wash, easy to care for. I don't see any fraying, like the bottoms are perfectly fine, even the lines are still straight. So yeah, you also don't need to really like steam them or anything. They don't have as many folds, so I guess that's a bonus for getting these pants. If you're looking for staple work pants, you have to go to the office. These are perfectly fine, like they're amazing. And if you can find the actual link, let me know. It's something by Wilfred. I don't know if they're the effortless pants or something else. Okay, next I have our sweaters, and this is funny because I've shopped at Aritzia for a really long time, and the only sweater I have left is just one. I just have one sweater left in my whole winter wardrobe that fits in this category. So that kind of gives you a vibe on my thoughts on Aritzia sweaters. They look great in store and for the first year, but then they just kind of fall apart. Okay, so the sweater that I'm going to show you today, it's the luxe cashmere sweater, and it has this kind of mock neck, and this is in, yeah, extra small. So I got this a bit smaller for Christmas for my mom, and it is very warm. And that's kind of it. For care-wise, because it's cashmere, I do dry clean this. I take a lot of care of it in that sense. But after some wear, I just find it doesn't sit the same way that it did in the beginning. Like the cropped part, it's kind of hard to wear. Yeah, I don't know. This is my favorite out of all the sweaters I've owned, but I prefer other brands in terms of sweaters. You could wear it with jeans, you can wear it with a lot of things, so that's the bonus. But yeah, like this neckline sometimes is really hard to work with. It's a slouchy fit, like that is the style, but it's kind of also very thin. So yeah, you have to layer it on top of something else, and it kind of peeks through. Like everything you wear will peek through. Even if it's like a seamless tank top, it will still show. And yeah, I mean, pilling is normal on these kind of sweaters because it's cashmere. It retailed for $228, so it's on the pricier side. If you're gonna be competing with $200 plus sweaters, there are better brands, in my opinion. And this one is just one of the ones that I do like, but that's it. I don't really have much to say about Aritzia sweaters. Most of them have shrunk for me, or they just feel really itchy, especially I have very sensitive eczema skin. So yeah, I'm just gonna bypass their sweaters and go straight into tops. All right, so for tops, let's start with the only turtleneck. As you can see, I'm wearing one right now, and I also have it in black. So this is the longest staple I have in my closet, and it's definitely one of my favorite pieces. So this is called the Only Turtleneck and it retails for $48. And yeah, I feel like everyone needs this in their closet. But as you can tell, I'm wearing the white one just to demonstrate. It is very, very sheer. I had to buy specific bras so that even if it shows, I don't mind. And this, before you question me, this is a nude bra, okay? Like, if you can look, this is a nude colored bra. It's not a white bra. I'm not wearing anything obvious. It is nude and it shows. You kind of just have to live with the fact. But it's a perfect base. Like if you want just a white base canvas to put a sweater on top or anything like that, then these are perfect. It is very sheer again. You can see the neckline and everything has been very well maintained. Like after a lot of washes, it still retains its shape. And yeah, when I lift my arms, you can start to see this part showing. So after many washes, you can start to see these lines showing a much more prominently. And the lines, yeah, these are fine, but it's just this can kind of pop up. And yeah, other things to note is that it does pill. Like you can start to see the fabric pilling here. So it is showing signs of wear. Like it's not as smooth as it was in the beginning, I'm sure. But I have owned this for over 5 years. And the black, it's not as obvious, if you can tell here. Yeah, so it does show that it's a bit old, but I've worn it with everything. Like when I can't think of anything to wear, I always throw these on and then I find a sweater. That is my go-to look. And yeah, I would buy them again. I find it's very hard to find a turtleneck that doesn't like pop out of your clothes, if that makes sense, like thicker material. This one is very seamless. And yeah, I prefer these over the Uniqlo ones, to be honest. And I would repurchase them because it's not that obvious, the pilling. So yeah, if you are searching for a slim turtleneck with a neckline that you can fold or keep up, these ones are perfect. They're amazing. And also they're easy to tuck into jeans, pants, skirts, dresses, you name it. Next is the Babaton utility shirt. So I had this when it first came out and it retails for $88 and I got this in the size extra small. I love this shirt. It's so versatile. You can wear it for all seasons. And I love that it kind of has a lower v-neck, but very classy. Like you can wear this to a restaurant, you can wear this to multiple occasions. It's very easy to dress up and down. And you can also wear it with army pants, but you can also wear it with work pants. Yeah, it is a classic and you can put a sweater on top. It's perfect for everything. It's held up really well. I think the washing for this, it hasn't shrunk, which is amazing to me. I find that a lot of these, because of the material, I believe this is, wait, let's check. This is 100% silk. It's 100% silk, but very well made. I don't know if they make it the same way now. I hope so, because yeah, the 100% silk definitely does make a difference. It's super breathable, super lightweight, and easy to pack on vacation. And this one, it doesn't really wrinkle, so that's kind of perfect. And you can also roll up the sleeves. There's a cuff at the end that helps you button it so that it stays neat and tidy. Again, these pockets are real, I believe. Yes, they are real pockets. Super easy to style. Definitely something you should have in your closet. All right, next we have the Babaton Industry Satin. So this retails for $128. So this one, I wear it more often almost than the other one, but I don't like it as much. Just because it works really well as a staple, like under your clothes and things. It is more on the sheer side, and the satin versus the silk makes kind of a big difference. Like it has more of a sheer, or like a sheen, sorry, to it. And you can see the collar. Like if you wear this, it will always flop over. It's not a like tough collar. It kind of always falls behind you. So every time you wear it, the collar kind of goes behind. It doesn't sit very nicely on your neck. And it's a very simple shirt. The buttons have held on really well. Like you can see, it's done very well. Even the buttonholes are sewn properly. The lines at the bottom are also still good. And you can see it's like a high-low kind of style. So you can definitely tuck this in and it doesn't like wrinkle the back. So that's a nice part to it. It doesn't have the same roll-up sleeve style like the utility shirt does, but yeah, I guess I would repurchase it. But if you could find the utility in the white, I think it would be even better. This is more for if you want a more sleeker look, and it has this detail in the back as well. So much more luxe kind of look, but it's kind of baggy. Like it doesn't hug your body. It's very oversized, and keep in mind I got this in extra small. Like it's a very baggy fit, but baggy in this material works sometimes, but hard to style in some others. So I prefer the other shirt over this one. Okay, next on the list we have the contour square neck shirt. So this is a cropped shirt and it is $48 from Babaton. I got this in a size small, so definitely size up if you're in between sizes or you're unsure, because it's very tight. It's a very tight fitting top. And I loved it at first when I got it. Like I liked that it really hugged my body and kept everything in place. And this neckline I think is very flattering. But then when I discovered, I'm just gonna mention it, this top. This is the Lydia top, which also retails for $48. Same price, similar type of neckline. I find this one is more of the winner. Now, I'm gonna say why. So this one, you have to wear a stick-on bra. Like anything you wear will show, even if you go braless. It's a very, yeah, it hugs your body. So depends. If you want, show the nips, go for it. But yeah, I don't find that I reach for this as much. I don't know if it shrunk, but the material has changed a lot since I bought it, especially in the armpits. Like if you don't like that feeling of something like digging into your armpits, then you might hate this. Like I kind of hate that feeling, and this kind of like sits right here. Like it, yeah. Anyways, after a while of wearing it, I find that it's not the most comfortable. I don't reach for it as much. And that is why, I'll go into the next top, I reach for the Lydia top more. So unfortunately, I think they are discontinuing it. I don't know. I still see it on sale. Maybe they're bringing it back. But this one is so much more flattering. It has like these cinched detailing in the front. And when you put it on, it has that exact same neckline, but it sits much better on your body. The armpits doesn't dig into your skin as much. It might just be because of the fabric, and it's held up really well. The thing about Aritzia and its black cotton fabric, it does fade a little bit over time. Like you can see here, like there's still a bit splotchy in some areas after washing it and things like that. But yeah, I find this top very handy, and I got this in an extra small, which is my true size. So I didn't have to size up or down. It's your true size, and it goes with everything. Because of how cropped it is, it works with all my jeans. I love these. So yeah, I would highly recommend picking this one up. If it still exists, please bring it back, Aritzia, because this is one of your best tops. I love it, especially in the black. I don't know about the other colors, but the black fits really well. All right, so next we have, this is the Frenchy top. So it retails for $98. So it's this sheer top that you can put over anything. So I'm not gonna lie though, I mean, yes, it's sheer, but I find that when I wear any kind of bra or anything, it's really not that provocative. Like I'm a pretty conservative person, and I found this blouse actually very classy and very easy to style. The material has held up really well. It's great for the fall and for the summer. I've styled it with tank tops, with bras, with like putting it over a turtleneck works too. Super versatile. and you can wear it with a silk skirt, like a maxi skirt, or jeans. So yeah, it's a very, very flattering top. Like, I don't know why it has so much hate. I think it was super popular at one point, and then everyone's just like, this isn't, the fabric isn't good or something. But yeah, for me, I found I really do like this top. I reach for it often, especially going out for dinners and stuff, and I don't get the hate. It's held up really well for me. So if you're looking for a night out dinner top to just have in your closet, I would still reach for this one. Alright, the next one is another staple that I don't think exists anymore, unfortunately. So I tried to find the closest thing, which is the Babaton long sleeve. So there's only one, which retails for $40. This one is from Wilfred, but I couldn't find it. And it's this just very, very well-fitting long sleeve black top, a staple, as you can say. And it's a very sheer material, but it works so well as a undershirt or anything like that. It hugs your body in all the right places. Again, with Aritzia tops, the shoulder pads, I don't know why. You can see when you start to move your arms, it like hitches up, but that's just the nature of this fabric. I think just because it's so like thin. It's held up really well in the wash. The lines are good. The only thing is the neckline does kind of like have those frumples a little bit when you're wearing it. So that's the only thing I'm starting to notice. But I've had this for 5 years. So yeah, I'm not gonna hate on it because I love it. And I hope the Babaton long sleeve is the same kind of feeling. I don't know what I did to it, but there's this one mark where I think it might have been bleached by accident, but it won't get out now. So that's the only annoying thing, but good thing I tuck it in most of the time so you don't see that. I think this is like Aritzia makes really good staple under pieces. Like, they are better, I would say, than Uniqlo. I would still go for these, and they're not that expensive. The material is just out of this world, and I've cut off the tags, so I have no idea what composition this is made of. But if you're looking for staples, I would say almost go head to Aritzia, get the staples from here. They have very lovely soft material. I think I found the same at Lululemon, and it was like 128 or something ridiculous. So yeah, for 48 or 40 even, this is a must-have in your closet. So yeah, that's it. That's everything in my closet. I will try my best to insert photos of the items that I've talked about. But yeah, I might not have everything tried on just because it's one of those days. But I will want to review possibly the jeans if you're interested. I will do my whole jeans collection, so we'll touch on denim forum if anyone is interested in that. But I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. I really enjoyed talking about this. I think it's so important to stop looking at like those reviews after just trying on a couple of months. You really want to test how long their clothes last. So yeah, this is a very honest, true, I've worn these for more than 2 years at least. And yeah, what are your favorite items? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.